It started like a normal morning. The kind of quiet day people in Aso community, Karu LG of Nasarawa State, usually wake up to. People were getting ready for work, some preparing their children for school, others opening their shops, thinking it would be just another regular day close to Abuja. Then suddenly, everything changed. Armed attackers reportedly moved into the community in the early hours, and within moments, fear spread everywhere. Residents say they heard loud sounds and began to see smoke rising from different parts of the area. Homes and vehicles were set on fire, and people had no choice but to run for safety. Imagine stepping outside your home and seeing your neighborhood in chaos, people running in different directions, trying to save their lives. That is exactly what many families experienced. Some left with nothing but the clothes they were wearing. This is not just a story. This is something that happened to real people. Now here is where it gets even more serious. This community is not far from Abuja, the capital city. That is what is making many Nigerians worried right now. Because if something like this can happen so close to the center of power, people are asking a simple question: where is truly safe? Some local reports suggest that this attack may have been connected to a disagreement that happened earlier, possibly involving a herder. While this has not been fully confirmed, it raises concerns about how small issues can quickly grow into something much bigger and more dangerous. And this is not the first time we are hearing stories like this. Across different parts of the country, there have been similar incidents where communities suddenly face attacks, properties are destroyed, and people are forced to leave their homes. Each time it happens, it leaves behind fear, loss, and many unanswered questions. But let's bring it back to Aso community. People there are now trying to recover from the shock. Families are looking for where to stay, parents are trying to comfort their children, and many are wondering what happens next. For them, life has suddenly changed. Now think about this for a moment. What would you do if you had to leave your home without warning? It is easy to watch stories like this and move on, but for those affected, this is something they will not forget anytime soon. Another point that people are talking about is the response. Many are expecting to hear more updates from security agencies about what really happened and what is being done to prevent something like this from happening again, because at the end of the day, people just want to feel safe. And this is where you come in. Do you think enough is being done to protect communities around Abuja and neighboring states like Nasarawa State? Or do you think more needs to be done to address the root causes of these situations? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Your opinion matters, and conversations like this can help bring more attention to what is going on. Also, if you have not already, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps more people see important stories like this, and it keeps you updated with what is happening around the country. Now, here is something else to think about. When situations like this happen, it is not just about the moment, it affects the future. Children may miss school, businesses may not open for days, and families may struggle to rebuild what they lost. That is why stories like this deserve attention. Because behind every headline, there are people trying to move forward after a difficult experience. As more information comes out, we will get a clearer picture of what really happened, who was involved, and what steps will be taken next. For now, what we know is that a peaceful community was disrupted, and many lives were affected. So stay informed, stay aware, and most importantly, stay safe. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any updates as this story develops.
And as the story continues to unfold, more attention is now shifting to what happens next, because this is the part that truly matters. After incidents like this, people are not just looking for explanations, they are looking for action. Residents in and around Aso community are hoping to see stronger security presence, not just for a few days, but for the long term. Because one of the biggest fears people have right now is that once the attention fades, things might go back to normal without real change. And let's be honest, this is something many Nigerians have seen before. An incident happens, it trends for a while, people talk about it, and then slowly the conversation fades. But for those who were affected, the reality does not fade. They still have to rebuild, recover, and find a way to feel safe again. This is why many people are now asking deeper questions. What is being done to prevent future attacks? How can communities be better protected? And most importantly, how do we stop situations like this from happening again? Some believe that increasing security patrols in areas close to Abuja could help reduce the risk. Others feel that there should be more focus on resolving local disputes before they grow into bigger problems. Because if the reports about a previous disagreement are true, then it shows how quickly tensions can rise and lead to serious consequences. Now, let's talk about something very important: awareness. Many times, people do not pay attention to early warning signs. Small conflicts, misunderstandings, or tension within communities can sometimes be ignored until they become too big to control. So one key lesson here is the importance of early action. Communities, leaders, and even individuals all have a role to play in making sure issues are addressed before they escalate. But beyond all that, there is also the human side of this story. Think about the families who had to leave their homes. Think about the children who woke up to fear instead of peace. Think about the small business owners who may have lost everything in just a few hours. These are the real stories behind the headlines, and this is why it is important to keep talking about it. If you agree that more attention should be given to the safety of communities, go ahead and like this video right now. It helps push this conversation to more people. And if you want to stay updated on stories like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because staying informed is one of the best ways to stay prepared. Now, looking ahead, there are a few things people will be watching closely. First, official updates. People want clear information: what exactly happened, who is responsible, and what steps are being taken. Second, security presence. Will there be increased patrols? Will there be visible efforts to reassure residents? And third, support for those affected. Because recovery is not just about rebuilding houses, it is about helping people get their lives back on track. At times like this, unity also becomes very important. Communities need to come together, support each other, and stay alert. Because when people look out for one another, it becomes easier to prevent and respond to situations like this. Now, let me ask you something again. Do you think community-based security, where locals work closely with authorities, could help reduce incidents like this? Or do you believe the solution lies more in national-level strategies? Drop your answer in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. And remember, your voice matters more than you think. As we continue to follow this story, one thing is clear. People want safety, they want stability, and they want to live without fear. That is something everyone deserves. We will keep bringing you updates as new information becomes available, so you stay fully informed every step of the way. Make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any important update. Stay safe, stay aware, and I will see you in the next one.